Hello, this is NDS83 and welcome to another Howl video. Now in one of my previous howls, we enjoyed talking about my iPod, remember? And one of the reasons why I have an iPod is because I want to have music on this one, right? And then making calls with this one, which is a Samsung S7 Edge. But the Samsung 7 Edge has gotten some scratches and whatnot. And the result of that is that I got myself an exclusive disco Samsung. You see that? So I can't use it anymore. It is destroyed. So I had to buy a new Samsung. And you may ask why. Why did I have to buy a Samsung when obviously you have iPhone? And why do I prefer the Samsung? And to be honest with you, this one has gotten plenty of beatings before this happened. Okay, seriously, this one has like once the marking here. I don't know if you can see it, but the marking here. I don't know if you can see it. That's actually one reason I try to turn it on. It does look like it's turning off now. Perhaps it's low battery. But let's see. Perhaps I should have some reflection light on this, but I have a lighter. Let's see if this. If you can see there, that mark, that one there, came from a year ago, or perhaps even more, 2 years ago. While working, I fell 1 meter down with my hand like this. This one open, so it's like fell into the 1 meter into like a bunch of stones, rocks, like that, and I was like, oh well. That's the dun 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 no dun 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 dun. That's the end of that mobile phone. And once I started, it did actually seem like there was more problems with it because it didn't react and stuff like that. But then I turned it off and then I turned it on again, and then it works. Like there was this. First off, you could actually see the part here. The screen. There wasn't like black here, but it was like there was a destruction on the screen, no doubt about that. But you could actually, it was like not a black spot or something. So this screen is really hard. So the point is, it's quality. Now I hope for what I'm going to unbox now, this is going to have a quality too. Because I think Samsung up until S7 at least is real good quality. Like you aren't afraid of using it because it's gonna get ruined. Unlike, arguably at least, iPhone. But I have never had an iPhone, so I can't be sure. So what we're gonna unbox today is, or howling or whatever you're gonna unbox today, is the Samsung S20. Now it's not Samsung S20 Plus, and it's not Samsung S20 Ultra. It's the Samsung 20. And it's 4G. Now, why do I have 4G? Well, first off, it's like 1,000 kroners or about $100. No. Yes. One moment. $100 is about $700. $110. I guess. Yes, $110 cheaper than the S20, the G5. But also, apart from the cheapskate thing, It's also because I don't want technology that is give access to my too closely able to surveil me. Now it's slightly paranoid, I know, but slightly paranoid, but it's healthy paranoia. Like Stephen King said, perfect paranoia is perfect awareness. Like, it's nothing wrong with not saying, "Hello, Big Brother. Here's my address. Hello, hello, PSD." I mean, I don't use a sticker on my Mac either. But it's like, I understand people who do, right? Just in case. But it's like, if a hacker went into my computer, he would basically just see a person living a normal life. So okay, so let's unbox it then and see what's inside. And this, of course, will replace my Samsung 7 Edge. And if you do a little bit of thinking, you see that there's a lot between here. Now, it's not 13 because they did a jump in this, as you may or may not know. There has been a jump. I did some research before buying this, as I suggest most people do. There was S7, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, and I think 10, and then they did a jump, and now it's S20. Okay, so let's start the unboxing. There's a sticker here, which means that this has not been used by any of the clerks before selling it. Do not accept if seal is broken, it says here. Okay, so now we are opening the seal. I'm opening it with my nail. If that doesn't work, I'll have to look for a paper cutter. I think this should work, right? I have sharp nails. No, perhaps not. One moment. And we're back. I'll use this then. If you have a special way of opening boxes, write it in the comment section below. And also, you should rate and subscribe to the channel. As I've said, I have a paper cutter, but I can't be bothered looking around for it. Okay, it looks like this. Let's put on some higher there. Let's see if that works better. Samsung, looks like that. Don't know if this, I think this is actually something, a guide or something. So what I plan to do and what I hope will happen is that it will be easy to transfer the information, the numbers, the SMS logs from my previous Samsung. I'm a lazy guy. Oh, here's a SMS ejector. Now the SIM ejector, that's gonna be good to have. I couldn't find it on my other one. I've been using a Doro Doro phone. I don't know if that's a Norwegian or a well-known brand for old people. Boomer Mobile. Is there anything inside here? Yes, there's a pamphlet of some sort. Quick start guide, a warranty card, stuff like that. I think I have the box for my original Samsung smartphone. I have both 3 Samsung smartphones, and before that I had dumb phones, Samsung dumb phones. They are quality, and I've not been paid to say that. I'm just gonna say it out loud. Samsung is quality, okay? let's see. There's a warranty. Is there anything else inside here? I don't think so. But this one, very good to have. Have to take care of that. And here we have the phone. One of the things I fear, and I think it is, I'm gonna get a confirmation for it, is yes. There's a new type of connector. Before they had a normal micro USB. So now I guess I have to go around now looking for this one. Because I'm gonna this first off, we have a bunny in the house, so you bet your sweet behind that he's gonna bite through this at some point. And then of course I'm a very distracted person. I lose stuff everywhere. So you know, that was one of the things that was great about the old one, is that you could have one type of cable and go to plenty of things. You could go to my Xbox controller, you could go to my mobile phone, my there had to be more, right? I can at least remember those two things, but lots of things. But now I have to buy a new type of USB type cable. It probably has another name, but to me it's a USB cable. So yes, I can just go as soon as the next time I'm in a collector store. I can buy some more of those. It looks like it's a micro USB there, so it's like, I don't know why they do it, but I have this, like, they have to, probably some, so annoying. Okay, so here's the phone, and as you can see here, the camera has a lot of different options. And as you know, I'm a creative person. It's gonna be used. I have used this phone a lot for recording, and there still is a lot of videos here. And we'll return to this one later, and the camera here. But I think this one is good. I would have kept this one if it wasn't for that it got destroyed. If it didn't get destroyed, I would have kept it, okay? So yes, here's the mobile phone, and here is, oh, does it come with two? No, this is probably earbuds. I still have my original Samsung earbuds. Uh-oh. It doesn't even have a jack. I know Apple did it on their phone, but that's because they're feinschmeckers. I really expected it to have a jack. Now, in case my English isn't as good, and I'm using a term that's not completely no English, this is a jack. This is where you put your earbuds, right? Your hearing aid, your headphones. I want that. Okay, I don't know how much it costs. I don't know if this is cheaper or more expensive. I don't care that everything's in Bluetooth world. I like to have things going through cables. I think I'm like the only person in this world who doesn't like everything to be completely without cables. I like to have it going through there, and it's not like it's gonna completely remove the problems. For instance, most likely the quality of the sound is going to decline. I don't know, I haven't done a lot of research on that, but I think if it goes through cable, it's more stable sound, but what do I know? Write it in the comment section below if you know anything better than me. On channeling and there is a you can correct people. or at least correct me. But that's what a feeling that I have. So should we turn it on? I think I should put my SIM card into it before I do that. Yeah. So here it is. I hope it's not going to be difficult to transfer the information. Here it is. Now, the next thing we're going to unbox, because this is it. There were our charger here. Apart from the phone, there was a charger, and then there were these, which I guess I could open it to be sure, but yes, it's buds, and of course they aren't even hit. They are cable based, but it's going through the. It's not air. It's to just skip the buds. So you basically have to buy whatever. Keep calm, Andy. Keep calm. Did something fall down?
På klærne dine.
Here it is. No. This?
På klærne dine. Det var den.
I don't know what this is. What is this? What is this? I think it's there are it's for the ear. You put them on.
Du kan velge størrelse.
Yes. Did you guys get that? You can choose your ear size, your hair size, your whatever, hole in your ear size. And then there was this. Okay. Next thing we're gonna unbox, or how, because I did buy something else, is this. And there's a story to be told. Yes, this is the what's it called? Handcrafted full granulator case. Yes, magnetic case and wallet. You see, as you may have noticed, this one came with. I used this one, and it's great. As you can see, the camera is in tip-top shape, I think, basically. And the reason for that is that this is magnet and this is magnet, and so you could take a picture and stuff like that with this one, right? But when I was done taking pictures, I just did this. You see this? Yep. And then I did it. And now the camera was protected. Brilliant, huh? It's brilliant. That's some clever thinking right there. I don't know if this was intentionally designed like that or just something I found useful, but I don't know. So this case that I bought here, hopefully it's close to this one. These ones, the new versions of this are they do not come with this design. I did some research, tried to find out what the product was. I'm not really a connoisseur in casings, so I couldn't actually remember what the brand I bought was. So I had to look it up, and it was inside here. You can see Air or Gear by Carl Douglas. But they done some new some water inside here for some reason. I don't know what that means. But anyway, I don't know what they changed the design, so I had to buy this instead, which seems to be close to that sign, which was what I was talking about. Oh. And you should also have cards holder and a place to put your money for as long as you can have them. In time, there will be everything has to go through banks, I think. you can see the power hungry bankers and stuff that they want everything to be digital. So, and of course, most people like you, oh, that's always the great things with digital money. I don't have to use a wallet anymore. Think of all the positive things. And the problems, of course, of living in a society where you are surveilled and the government have complete control of your money and everything. That's no problem. Well, it is. So, here it is. Let's open. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? Look at that. Isn't that cute? You can do that as well. A bit of cloth. A piece of cloth. Bring him in here then. Here's the bunny. Hello. Hello. It's been nuts. It's been castrated. It cost me about $220 to castrate him, and I to be honest with you, I can't see the difference. A little bit. There's not a lot of nuggets here and there. Poo nuggets. So, look, it's hanging there. Is that clever? Is that clever? I don't know, because I don't know why they did that. Perhaps because if people look at it in the store, it doesn't fall to the ground, I guess. Let's cut it. Cut it! Cut it! There we go. Aren't we having fun? Rate, subscribe, and comment, and share it on Twitter. Perhaps on Mind, Gab, whatever. Here it is. This is a magnet. The bunny. Have to take a look at the bunny, or something is gonna get eaten. So there's the card slots. Full grain leather. Some cow had to die for this one, I tell you. Moo, you have to die. So it does look a little bit cheaper, to be honest with you, than the other one. I don't know. I'll put this one, I guess, here. I'm really excited if this is gonna work, because this guy in the store wasn't completely sure. There was some kind of smart magnet that actually was supposed to, like, let's see if you put it normally, it should just automatically get into place. You see that? You don't have to be like really. See? Locks into place with the magnets. That's some engineering right there. But now let's try it the way I want it. Okay, I've been taking pictures, you know. Look at this nice piece of architecture. Oh, it looks great. I'm taking the picture with the architecture. Oh my God, is this new classicism, or is it ancient and funkish? I don't know, but it's great taking pictures. Oh, look at the ducks over there. Oh, look at the bunny. Oh, look at the. I've been taking pictures, right? And now it's time. They can't see you. Now it's time to look if it works the other way around. Okay? Okay? I was excited. It's me. To be honest, I don't think it works. There's something strange here. So it doesn't work. Let's see if you are actually depending on this actually holding. It does seem to be holding it, but it's like something strange. I can't explain it. It's like it isn't. It feels a little bit more. I don't know. So if there's any designers out there who like want to take a notice of this is something I like. Because the camera is the most sensitive part, if you ask me. And this is the best part of the camera. I don't know. So that's how I prefer it, at least. Well, that was that haul. Hope you enjoyed it. This haul was about 1,100 kronas. No, God. $1,100. Dollars. About 1,100. No. 11,000 kroners. This was about $50, 500 kroners, and that was about 1,100. It was a 4G, as I said. It's a 4G. It's a 4G mobile phone, because I don't want the government to know, or Google for that matter, to know exactly where I am at any given time. Right? You know, with 4G, they probably know close enough. You know, they know close enough with 4G about I don't know. It's kind of creepy, you know, when you go in with a 4G mobile phone into a store, and then you go outside of the store and they ask, "What do you think about the GameStop? Rate, subscribe, rate the GameStop, rate it, blah blah blah." No. You should know where I am. So then I delete Google Maps until I need it, and then of course I need it, and I forget to turn, and then suddenly the questions go back. And with this one, you probably can know which product you bought in it. You know, they have the layout of the store, and then you know this is the chip pile. It stayed there for 10 seconds, so I guess they didn't buy anything there. 15 seconds. That's the time it takes to pick up a product. So yeah, no, I don't want. Actually, they know enough with the technology already, and it's questionable what they already have the possibility of knowing with 4G. And with 5G, I don't want it. I don't need it. I don't need it. Everybody thinks they need it. I don't need it. It's quick enough. 4G is quick enough. I can do plenty. I can Skype. I made live streams with this one. 4G. I don't need 5G. Actually, I haven't made a live stream. I've been a part of a live stream through Skype. But I digress. So we'll have to look at that if I can. As again, here it looks like it's really like locked into place. But if I do it the opposite way, I don't think it actually. It doesn't do the same. It doesn't. It almost feels like it will fall off for some reason. You can feel like the you know, a magnet, the energy in a magnet, you feel it. And I feel that it isn't connected in the same way. Then the question, of course, is why then do you even have the possibility of disconnecting it? What possible reason could there be? Oh, that reminds me. One moment, we have to check something out. Okay, so this is the old one, and as you can see, this was on clever design, right? You can just put it on metal things like that. And I'm not sure, but let's see if this one has that possibility. There's a slight one, but it's not good enough. I just had a thought. Could I do this? No. Well, this one has a better connector. This one works there, but it doesn't work with it. Yeah. Well, I guess live and learn. But if anybody, I would suggest better magnets here. Because I needed something. I have used it like that. I've used it like that. Like in work, and like in the car, I have something and I put it on my car, click, click, like that on the car while I'm doing something else. But with this low magnet thing, it won't hold. So yeah, okay. Now we're gonna do one last bonus haul. Are you ready, guys?